Explosive claims, a massive lawsuit, and a reputation battle now playing out in public. Ladies and gentlemen, what exactly happened and why this case is so big? Let's break it down in simple terms. Well, a major controversy. It has erupted around Indian origin Kash Patel, the head of Federal Bureau of Investigation. And at the center of this storm is a report published by The Atlantic, which made a serious claim about his conduct, including allegations that his personal habits may be affecting official work and important meetings. Now, Patel, he has hit back. He has filed a $250 million lawsuit in a Washington court, calling the article completely false and damaging. According to him, this is not journalism. This is a deliberate attempt to harm his reputation. His legal team argues that the report relied heavily on anonymous sources and presented unverified claims as facts. In fact, the article itself by the journalist Sarah paint a concerning picture. It suggests that there were instances where meetings were delayed and decisions were slowed down, allegedly linked to his personal behavior. It also claimed that officials within the system they were worried about leadership gaps here, but here's where the story gets more and more intense. Patel is not just denying the claims, he is directly challenging the credibility of the reporting. His lawsuit argues that hiding behind unnamed sources, it cannot justify what he calls false accusations. In simple terms, he is saying prove it or pay it. And then on the other hand, The Atlantic is standing firm. The magazine has made it clear that it supports its reporting and plans to fight the lawsuit. According to them, the story was based on extensive interviews and careful verification. In fact, they have dismissed the case as baseless and says that they are ready to defend their work in the court. For now, this is no longer just a media controversy. It's a full-scale legal battle. And this case raises a big question. How much power should enormous sources have in journalism? They often used to expose sensitive information specifically in high-level institutions, but at the very same time, they can also become a point of dispute when serious allegations are involved. Well, there is also a larger context here. Kash Patel's journey itself has been very closely watched. As the first Indian origin leader of the FBI, his rise is seen as a significant, specifically for the Indian diaspora. His background, rooted in Gujarati family with global connection, adds another layer of public interest to this story. But right now, the focus is not on his journey, it's on his credibility. And this case really matters. Why? Because this is not just about one article or one official. This is about the balance between press freedom and personal reputation. If the media is right, it reinforces the importance of investigative journalism. If Patel proves this case, well, it could set a very strong precedent against the unverified reporting. So, in the end, this is a high-stakes fight. Reputation versus reporting. A courtroom will now decide whether this is a fact, what is the allegation, and where the line should be drawn. And the biggest question remains, will this case strengthen trust in institution or deepen the divide further?